probably heard that AI will replace 40% of jobs in the next decade. But here's what nobody is telling you. There's a massive difference between people who use AI and people who get replaced by it. Today, I'm going to show you how to be on the right side of that equation. Let me get straight to the point. There are three types of employees right now. Those who ignore AI and hope it goes away. Those who fear AI and fight against it. And those who embrace AI to become indispensable at work. That third group, they are getting promotions, raises, and opportunities while others are losing their jobs. I know this because I've helped over 100 professionals transform their careers using AI. And one of them, whose name is Michael, was a mid-level marketing manager about to be laid off. But within 2 months of learning these skills, he became his company's AI implementation specialist with a 30% salary increase. In this video, you will learn the 3 essential AI skills that will make you irreplaceable. And the best part, you don't need any coding experience or technical background. These are practical skills that you can start using tomorrow at work. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay ahead in your career. And let me tell you, what I am about to share isn't just a theory. They are battle-tested techniques that are working right now in real companies for real people like you. Let's make sure you are the one implementing AI, not the one being replaced by it. Let's talk about what's really happening with AI in the workplace. And I want to start with a truth that might surprise you. The jobs being replaced are not necessarily the ones you would expect. Here's the interesting part. AI isn't just coming for entry-level or repetitive jobs. It's actually having a bigger impact on middle management and professional roles. And why? Because these roles often involve tasks that AI excels at, such as analyzing data, writing reports, and making predictable decisions. But here's the crucial distinction many people miss. In almost every case where AI has replaced someone, there was actually another person behind that AI, managing it, improving it, and making sure it delivers value. And those people, they are getting promoted, not replaced. This brings us to the most important concept I want you to understand: AI augmentation versus AI replacement. When you only know how to do the task, you are replaceable. But when you know how to use AI to do the task better, faster, and more accurately, while adding your human insight, you become irreplaceable. Think about it this way. AI is like having an incredibly smart intern. It can do a lot of the heavy lifting, but you need someone who understands the bigger picture, can spot errors, and knows how to get the best results. And that someone could be you. And here's what most people don't realize. The window of opportunity to position yourself on the right side of this equation is right now. The skills I'm about to show you, most people in your industry don't have them yet. That's your advantage. So let's move on to what these essential skills actually are and how you can master them starting today. But let's be clear. You don't need to become a programmer or data scientist. What you need are practical skills that can give you an immediate advantage. Here are the 3 most crucial skills that are making the difference between replacement and advancement. Let's talk about the skill that separates AI beginners from AI experts, which is prompt engineering. This isn't just about talking to AI. It's about knowing how to get consistently great results. Think of prompt engineering like being a movie director. Anyone can tell an actor, be sad. But a great director knows exactly how to get an Oscar-worthy performance. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a common prompt most people write: writing a sales email. And of course, the result will be very generic and robotic. That screams AI generated. Now watch this. Here's how I would write it. Write a sales email for our project management software. Target audience: busy startup founders. And pain points: missing deadlines and poor team coordination. Tone: conversational but professional. Include one customer success story and a clear call to action. The length is 200 words maximum. Do you see the difference? The first prompt leaves everything up to chance. The second one gets the AI to give you exactly what you need. And here's the framework I use for every prompt. Context: what background information does the AI need? And objective: what specific outcome are you looking for? And parameters: what constraints or requirements should the AI follow? Format: how should the output be structured? But here's where most people mess up. They don't know how to troubleshoot bad outputs. When the AI gives you something that's not quite right, you don't need to just start over. Instead, you can use this technique. Revise the previous output by making it more, here is the specific change, and this, and here is what to avoid, and here what's working, but improve the, here's what needs work. The key is to think of the prompt engineering as a conversation, not a command. You are collaborating with the AI, not just ordering it around. This one AI skill alone can cut your work time in half. But it's just the foundation. So let's move on to the second essential skill. Let's talk about what I call the AI Tool Trinity. The 3 types of tools you need to master to be truly effective in today's workplace. You know what's really interesting? Most people make the mistake of trying to learn every new AI tool that comes out. That's like trying to learn every programming language at once. Instead, I'm going to show you how to master just the essential tools that work together. Here's the trinity that I've tested with hundreds of professionals. The first AI tool, a large language model. I primarily use Claude or ChatGPT, but here's the key. It's not about which tool you choose. It's about knowing how to use them and when to use them. For creative writing and brainstorming, I normally use ChatGPT. And for data analysis and technical tasks, I normally use Claude. And the second tool is AI automation platform. This is where the magic happens, connecting different AI tools into one seamless workflow. I use Zapier or Make.com to connect these AI tools to your actual workflow. For example, when a client sends an email, Zapier can trigger ChatGPT to analyze it and Claude to draft a response and update your CRM, all without you lifting a finger. What used to take hours of manual work now happens automatically in the background, while you focus on high-value tasks. The third one is visual AI tools. Whether it's Midjourney, DALL-E, or Canva's Magic Studio, you need one tool for visual content. But here's what most people miss. It's not about creating pictures. It's about using these tools to enhance your communication. The key is not just knowing how to use each tool, but how to make them work together. And remember, you don't need to be an expert in every AI tool. You just need to master the right combination that works for your specific needs. Next, let's move on to the most critical skill, the one that will truly make you irreplaceable. This is where everything comes together. And frankly, it's the skill that separates those who get replaced by AI from those who lead AI initiatives. Here's the truth that most people miss. AI is incredibly at processing information, but it's terrible at understanding context and making nuanced decisions. This is your competitive advantage. Let me show you how to leverage it. I call this the AI decision framework, and it has 3 parts. First, data collection and analysis. Instead of spending hours gathering and analyzing data, I have AI do this. Pull data from multiple sources and identify patterns and trends. Then generate initial insights. But here's the crucial part. I never take these insights at face value. Instead, I ask myself, what context is the AI missing? And second, critical evaluation. This is where your human expertise becomes invaluable. The AI gives me a recommendation. I run it through these questions. Does this align with our company's current situation? What human factors might affect this? What are the potential risks the AI might have missed? The third part is enhanced implementation. Here's where most people fail. They either trust the AI completely or ignore it entirely. Instead, I use this hybrid approach. Use AI to generate multiple solutions. Apply human judgment to choose the best approach. And use AI to scale and optimize the chosen solution. The key is to understand that AI isn't here to make decisions for you. It's here to help you make better decisions. This is the skill that makes you irreplaceable. Now, let's move on to future-proofing your career with these skills. Now, let's talk about staying ahead of the curve. Because the AI landscape changes incredibly fast, I will share 3 strategies that have worked for me and my students. First strategy is the learning loop. This isn't about taking endless courses. Instead, you can create what I call a weekly AI practice. You can spend 20 minutes each day testing a new AI feature. Keep your wins and fails document. of your experiments. And also join AI communities to learn from others' experiences. Here's what a learning schedule can look like. On Mondays, you can test the new prompts with ChatGPT or Claude. And on Wednesdays, you can experiment with the new AI tools. And on Fridays, you can optimize your existing workflows. Strategy number 2, building your AI portfolio. This is very crucial. You can document everything you automate or improve. And here's why. On your LinkedIn profile, instead of saying, I use AI tools, you can write, I implemented AI automation that reduced the report creation time by 75% and increased the accuracy by 40%. Or, I developed the AI-enhanced customer service workflow, handling 200 plus inquiries daily. Strategy number 3, positioning yourself as an AI leader. You don't need to be a technical expert. Instead, you can share your AI wins with your team, document your processes for others, and become the go-to person for AI implementation. Here's what's coming next in the AI world that you should watch for. Multimodal AI, which combines text, image, and voice. AI agents that can perform complex task chains, and advanced automation platforms. So the key to future-proofing isn't predicting the future. It's building a foundation that adapts to change. And remember, the goal is not to compete with AI. It's to become so good at using AI that you are the one implementing it, not being replaced by it. Let me wrap this up with something important. When I started teaching these AI skills, I thought the technical part would be the biggest challenge. But you know what? The hardest part is taking that first step. So here's exactly what you need to do after this video. Pick one repetitive task from your workday, just one, and use the prompt engineering template I shared and automate it. And then document how much time you save. This is evidence of your growing expertise that you can show your manager. Remember what I said at the start about the difference between people who use AI and people who get replaced by it. Just learn the exact skills that put you on the right side of that equation. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe and the notification bell, and drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway. I read every comment and respond personally. Thanks for investing in your future. I will see you in the next video.